Alright. And I just realized before I started that I wanted to change my avatar and I didn't. Oops. Oh well. What is up, people watching on YouTube and live on Twitch? I am back to Crash Bandicoot N-Sane Trilogy after a short break in my fighter stream. Tonight I'm going to finish Crash 2, and depending on how much time it takes, which shouldn't be too long, I will start Warped as well. So, without further delay, let us get started here. We are on Warp Room 4. Last time, on the last Crash Bandicoot stream, I collected 15 crystals and about half the gems. So yeah, a little over half the gems. And now, we got 10 more crystals to collect and about 19 more gems. So, 56% done. Let's get started with hanging out. Alright, this is another sewer level. This is actually the last sewer level. Last sewer level of the game. And here we got something new coming up. Yep, those scrubby guys. Yo, my buddy Far From Nasty, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I know how much you love these Crash streams, so I hope you have fun with this one too. Finishing up Crash 2 here, my buddy, and probably start Warped as well. Also, I believe I will attempt a 3-hour stream this time. See how much I can get done in 3 hours between this and then starting Warped. Got quite a bit done. So, I played Crash 2 for about an hour and a half in the last Crash Bandicoot stream and got about halfway done. But let's see how much I get done this time. Almost done prematurely there. Alright. And I really hope the audio is good right now. I hope music's fine and I can be heard well. I know I've been rewatching some of my older streams. I don't know if it's just maybe it's a difference on YouTube or something. I've been rewatching them on YouTube, but I noticed my mic quality isn't stellar, so might not exactly understand what I say sometimes. Also, actually, look at that. I've noticed a ticking noise in some of my old streams as well, and it might just be because I move around a bit while I play. I'm actually, I've been playing all my streams standing up, believe it or not. So I'm go ahead and actually gonna have to come back in here. Here is an entrance to another secret level, but we won't do that right now. We're gonna go and tap right into Game Town. Oh boy. Well, I don't know if I can fix that. Maybe if I turn the volume down. I wonder if that'll work. I hope it works. I don't know if that works. If that works, let me know. I did turn the volume down a bit. I don't know if that contributes to anything. Still learning here. But I also noticed there was like a ticking noise as well. in some of my older streams, and maybe that was just because I move around and my headset makes that noise. I don't know. I'm trying not to move around as much. Whoa! Okay, that was a bit weird. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Okay. Yeah. No, I suppose what I could do is up the mic thing, but if I try to do that now, it's gonna stop the stream, and I don't want to stop the stream. Or, I don't know, maybe I should. Great. I can keep on pushing that. That before. Whoops! I body slammed into the nitro. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Well, next stream I'll up the audio on my mic to see if that'll work any better. So, sorry about that. But I just wanted to make sure. I mean, I guess you could still hear me alright. But next stream, hopefully everything will be set in stone finally. So I would fix it, but I don't want to like stop it when I'm only like 7 minutes in. Then again, I guess, I don't know. I don't know. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll try to speak loud and clear for most of the stream. Maybe that'll help balance it out. Again, I apologize. I know I can't. I really do want. Alright. Go back. Oh, nah. That was bad. So this, I mentioned before that the 4th warp room here is probably the most difficult one out of the 6 warp rooms in the game, but this first level isn't too bad. This is probably like the most tame of them all. Oops. Oh, that was bad. I say that and I'm dying at the exit there. Never had that much trouble with that part. Oops. Okay. But I guess y'all could have heard me find in the other ones too. I mean, please feel free to let me know if audio is weird, like anytime, in any of my other streams. Oh yeah, I had that picture for my Dragon Ball Fighter stream that I did yesterday as well. I meant to change it. I meant to change it for this stream. I wanted to change it to like an Aku Aku avatar, but nah, I forgot. By the time I started streaming, I forgot. Anyway, got the crystal and gems for hanging out. That is Polar, of course. The avatar I have here is Polar. Oh, and to all who are here and maybe not. Welcome to the stream, sorry. Welcome to the stream, I am playing Crash 2. My favorite Crash game. Oops. But I'm going back in here. The reason why I'm going back in here is to go to that secret level. Oh wow. Triple kill right there. Alright. Yeah, this is the pretty tricky part with the little scrubby guys coming towards you. There we go. Kind of take it slow. They kind of walk towards you too. Oh. Triple kill. Yep. Maybe I shouldn't have my audio up too loud. I wonder if it has anything to do with how high I have my audio on the game when it starts. Because I had it relatively high. But, of course, like I said, next stream I'll up the audio on my mic and maybe that'll help. I had my mic a bit low on my first stream as well, back when I first did Overwatch. Actually... no, I won't do that right now. Of course. I'm pretty sure, like, any action I try to do to try and fix my audio might force me to stop the stream, and I don't want to stop my stream. But I'm glad it's not, you know, bad. It's still handled decently well. Actually, maybe it's maybe the ticking noise I've been hearing in my old streams is my thumb pressing against the control stick on my controller, now that I think about it. Because I'm like pressing the buttons. Yeah, that might actually be it. Maybe I've had like the controller too close to my mic or something, or my mic's been picking it up. But I'm trying to keep the controller a decent away. I'll try to keep the controller a decent distance away from my mic so it doesn't pick it up as much. Alright, so here we are. The secret entrance. And this is part where doing this by pressing circle comes in handy. And at this particular part, we can get a lot of extra lives. Alright. Oh, this one goes a bit faster. Oh, man. Dude. Let's go. That upper body strikes, yeah. Anyway, yep, this... I wish I could have upper body strength like that. Anyway, this is Totally Fly. This is a brand new bonus level. I don't know why both bonus levels in this game have Totally in their title, but oh well. And this is a somewhat, it's like half old, half new game type level. This is a jungle level, but it's also completely dark. And we gotta, keep our light going by touching the fire. Oops. That wasn't the first time I've missed that jump. I've missed that jump before like that. But anyway, the whole gimmick with this level is that we have to keep reaching the fireflies so we can find light. Basically a better version of the Aku Aku light source thing that was in the first game. And anytime you hear like the dum 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 noise, that means the firefly's about to leave you. I don't know why the firefly decides it doesn't want to help you anymore. It's just like, alright, you're wasting my time, man. Look, I'm late for a date. I don't want to cancel the reservations. I gotta go. So you might notice, I don't know if you can hear the game audio good enough for it, but you might notice that they're playing the super, well not super intense, but the more intense version of the jungle music for this level. Well, they're not playing it now because I'm in the bonus. Okay. Man, I'm sorry, but I'm bothered now of how my audio is just acting up all odd. It's not like 100% perfect. I want my audio to be 100% perfect in this show. But you know what? I won't let it continue to bother me. I'm just going to keep on going. Keep on playing Crash because I love me some Crash. Oh, yeah. I'd be a bit careful not to slide that lizard guy. Whoops. Oh. Not to slide that lizard guy too close to the TNT, else you'll blow yourself up. Oh. Yeah, that was a bad idea, Oh. Oh, I slid right into the pit. I got the firefly too early, that's why I died. I could have just... Oops. There we go. There we go. Alright. Oh, come on. Don't come near me. Yeah, this is a tricky part when you have to body slam all the steel crates. But the firefly won't stay with you long enough. I'm trying to like dodge the firefly and not get it and just start stomping all the crates early. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Alright, well, Crash isn't normally a game with super loud explosions. It's no game directed by Michael Bay, so we're good. Alright, I'm all good. Bunch of extra lives here. And, yep, got all the boxes. So we got the gem. Oh. I want to check every so often to see. Yeah. I know I keep repeating myself, but I am glad that it's not making me super hard to hear. Y'all can still hear me decently well. And again, I apologize for any ticking noises y'all might have heard in my past streams. I think it's from the controller. Because I tend to press the buttons in a very, like, determined manner, I suppose, if that's the right word. Anyway, just trying to find ways to solve all my problems with streaming. Regardless, I am still having fun, even with these small issues. It is time for the hard part. The beginning of the hard part of this game. This is one of the most difficult levels in the game. It's got 2 gems. Well, it's also got the crystal, but it's got 2 gems, and it also has a secret exit to another bonus. And you also gotta be careful not to die on this level because it also has a death platform. Hello to everyone who's joining the stream. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 2 in the N-Sane Trilogy. And this is my favorite Crash game, for those who don't know. I am trying to get all the gems. I'm going to see if I can finish this game up tonight. And depending on how much time I have left, which I should have a good amount of time. I will start Crash Bandicoot Warped as well. I'm excited to start Warped because Warped is just as good as this game. Debatably, it is better. I still wonder with myself if I like Warped more than this or 2 more than this. I mean, Warped more than this, or I like 2 better. Actually, I have a question. I have a question for y'all. Which game do you think is better, Crash 2 or Crash 3? If you've played it. Alright. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get the timing on this. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Careful. Come on, gate. Come on, gate, open up. What are you doing? Thank you. Whew. That's a tense part right there. Okay, might as well not get that checkpoint yet. Alright, next to a bonus. So I guess sooner or later wasn't the only level in this game to have a checkpoint right next to the bonus level. Yeah. Bonus. Well, bonus part of the level. Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure you had a copy of Crash 1. Because I remember the first time I played Crash 1, I played it with you, and we didn't really get that far because it was an old copy and the game would freeze. I think the farthest we probably got was the first boulder chase level. I'm pretty sure you had a copy of the first one. Actually, no, I know what you mean. I'm sorry. It's like you only played Crash 2, you never played Crash 2. Yeah, you had 1 and 3. That's right. You're right. Sorry about that. Anyway, we didn't die, so death platform. I'm going to do something I've never actually done before with this level. I'm going to try to see if I can get both gems, the crystal, and the secret exit all in one run. Normally I try to get the crystal and both gems in one run, but I'm adding the secret exit. And I don't know what the best strategy is for this level because, as you know, there's two chunks. Oh, there was a fork in the path, of course, and I don't know which one is the best one to take first. I've mostly been okay, hold on. Mostly I've been taking the left platform first. I mean, that is the recommended thing to do. Oh. Well, if I didn't already have a trophy, I'd be getting a trophy. I was going to talk about those bees. Yeah, you gotta watch out for the bees. They're in the beehive that you pass by. And every time you pass by, one will pop out of the beehive and start chasing you. And you can spin it away. But yeah, they're pretty tricky. Actually, I might go back and turn up audio just one notch. There we go. Sorry about that. But actually, I failed to mention this in my Crash Bandicoot 1 stream, and again in my previous, well, somehow I got to the end and I died. Sorry. But yeah, I didn't mention this before in my Crash 1 stream or in the first Crash 2 stream that I did, but in this version of the game you can actually get certain achievements and trophies for dying in certain ways. Like in Crash 1 you can get a trophy for death by getting electrocuted, and also death by getting eaten by a plant. Alright, I just had to do that. And In this game, you can get a trophy for dying by the bees, and I forget what the other death is. Oh, I know what the other death is. You have to, it's actually a very specific death in the, whoops, sorry, in the polar bear riding levels of this game. You have to, like, get tripped on one of the, totem poles that's, like, laying on the ground. You have to get tripped by that, and then you have to fall into the... Yeah, we might have, actually. I don't remember that, to be honest. Yeah, we might have. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, this is a tough one right here. This is, as I said at the end of my previous Crash 2 stream, this is probably the second hardest level in the game, I'd say. The first hardest being the level after this, which, boy oh boy, that's gonna be lots of fun. And part of the reason why the next level is so hard is because it's so long. And there's also a very, crazy thing to do. Getting the box, the next level probably has the hardest, box gem in the game. I don't know, maybe we did make fun of it. Oh! Yeah, the one downside to having my game audio as low as I do right now is I can't really hear the bees buzzing. So I might have to quiet down at points where I'm getting chased by the bees. Oops. Well, I think that's as far as I need to go. Actually, no. I think I got it. At least I got a checkpoint. Okay, so... Oh! No! Not this time, Mr. B. Yeah, I remember for a long time I had my memories with the original trilogy of Crash. I used to have a copy of Crash Bandicoot 2 that a friend gave to me, and I'd play that a whole lot. And yeah, I played that for years, trying to get all the boxes, not all the boxes, all the gems and stuff. And I would also play Crash 3 at that same friend's house. And because he didn't have a memory card, I tried to see how far I could get in Crash 3 before I had to stop playing. Because he lost his memory card and couldn't save. So yeah, I had played Crash 2 and 3 for a while. And didn't play Crash 1 for a long while until I played it at another friend's house. Not the same friend who, not the same friend who let me play Crash 2 and 3, but... Oh, I spun too early. Yeah, that's a tricky part right there. Whew. Okay. Well, at least I just got the second one right then. Oh, I can't... It's hard to hear the bees buzzing. Okay. Hold on. I'll talk more about my history with Crash in a bit. I'm trying to see if I can... Oh, I can't hear the beep button. It's just weird. I'll try my Xbox a little delay compared to my phone. Yeah, that's how it was when I watched your stream last night. Or at least, it seemed like the phone was more delayed. Ooh, I almost forgot about that. Okay, this time I gotcha. Not this time. Not this time, B. Okay. I believe there's one more B that comes up later. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Oh, actually, there might be one more B. Trying to see if there's any... And And yeah, we're back at the start. Alright. Okay, so hopefully I can get a checkpoint. I don't have to repeat that process again. I think if you're fast enough, you don't have to like spin the bee away. I mean, if you're not running towards them at least, like I've been doing before. Oh, wow. Oh, more than I thought. Oh. There we go. Alright, this part's easy because you can just burrow through the ground. You can burrow through the ground by spinning into it. I should have mentioned that earlier, sorry. I was busy. But yeah, I played, if I can, I'll talk more about my history with the series, just to start conversation. Why did I run back to the start? Well, because there were boxes on the other path. That's what makes this level so difficult, is that there's boxes on both paths, and you have to like get them all. Alright. So, yeah. Yeah. That was how I played Crash for a while, and then many years later, long after I was unable to play the Crash games anymore, I got them all on my PS3. I downloaded them in the PlayStation Store for about $5 each. Got 1, 2, and 3, as well as Crash Team Racing. And I still have them on my PS3, and I play them from time to time. Or at least I play Team Racing, because, I mean, with this N-Sane Trilogy now, it's, this is more the way to play. This is more the way to play the original trilogy now. Oh, anyway, I got all... Actually, yeah, that works out perfect. I got both gems. Now I spotted on this, and we'll get the secret egg. Alright, half hour in. We've done 3 levels. Yeah. Here and gotta love that crash dance. Oh, we got here.
Crash, I haven't got much time. Cortex has almost completed the new space station. Something's not right with his statements. Beware the tricks he's got.
Okay. I was gonna say is Clive Lomax. Thank you very much for the follow, buddy. I hope you enjoy my stream. Glad that you could join. Also, to the person who just joined, welcome to the stream. I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 2, my favorite game in the Crash trilogy. Playing the N-Sane Trilogy version, and I'm now on Road to Ruin to finish what I started here. And be careful with this pile of gems. I mean, not pile of gems. Jeez. Pile of boxes, because... yeah, among them is a... I almost got blown up by it. Among that stack of boxes is a hidden TNT crate. Alright. So yeah, I'm on Road to Ruin here. Finished what I started with this. I couldn't get the gem before. Ooh. I couldn't get the clear gem before. The box clear gem with this level before, so now I'm gonna get it. Now that I can. Now that I access the secret level entrance. Secret. But yeah. I am 1 follower away from hitting double-digit followers, so yay! It's good to know that I'm getting some praise. Oh, I did the double slide kill again with those lizard guys. I did that in my last stream as well. Well, my last Crash stream, I should say. My last stream was Dragon Ball FighterZ yesterday, where I played the new DLC character, Space Goku and Base Vegeta. And that was my longest stream yet, and I didn't expect it to be that long. But it was a lot of fun. I really did have fun. I don't think I should stream that game more often. Anyway, got a checkpoint here. I know the next Ruins level has something like this with the exclamation point and steel crate and a bunch of crates appear, but it's a little bit different that time. And we will see that soon enough. But yeah, and last time my last Crash stream, I had a humiliating death where I died right before this checkpoint here. It was still pretty funny. It was also kind of embarrassing. I love the look of Aku Aku when you have two Aku Aku matches. It just looks so golden, shiny. It's got the little star, sparkly thing going on. Nice looking. But yeah. Oh, right. I was saying earlier, one way to get a trophy with this game is to get tripped up on the polar bear riding levels, and Crash falls out polar and he falls into the lake and gets frozen. So it's a little bit complicated to die that way, but not too hard. I like that trophy like that exists in the game. I like how the game rewards you for failing with trophies in these games. They do that in Crash 3 as well. There's some trophies you get for dying in that game in certain ways. But we'll get to those when we get to those. Hello to the person who just joined. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 2 on the N-Sane Trilogy, and Crash 2 is my favorite game in the trilogy. I'm trying to finish this game tonight, and depending on how much time I have left, I will start Warped as well. Crash Bandicoot Warped. And as I've mentioned before, in my previous Crash Bandicoot streams, unlike this stream and my Crash 1 stream, whoa. I'm surprised I actually didn't get hurt there. Unlike this stream, my Crash 1 stream, my Crash 3 stream will feature me getting all the relics, because in Crash 3, the relics are required for the true 100% ending. But getting relics in that game is not too bad, as opposed to this one. I mean, it's easier than in this game and in Crash 1, because at least those levels were actually originally made for time trials, unlike these. But I've been really having fun with this stream so far. I always enjoy streaming Crash Bandicoot because I just love Crash Bandicoot, and I can't wait to stream Spyro next month too. I'm definitely gonna do that because I love Spyro as well. Not as much as I love Crash, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, it is time. Hello to the person who just joined. Welcome to the stream. I'm about to take on probably what I consider the hardest level in this game, Cold Hard Crash. And the reason why it's so hard is because it's probably the most difficult box gem to get in this game. It's another snow level, as you see here. By the way, I should have pointed this out before, but whenever you get invincibility in these games, you do run a bit faster than you normally do. It's especially noticeable with a certain part in Crash 3. Like if you get invincibility, there's some, kind of like in the sewer levels of this game, there's also some climbing ceiling rails. I really don't know what they're called. I wish I could tell them what they're called, but there's parts where you just do the upper body strength ceiling climb thing, and if you have invincibility while you're doing that, you actually do it a lot faster. So it really helps with time trials. Oh boy, this part. But yeah, this is another level, by the way, that has a death route platform. Oops. I guess I was too close. I was gonna say... Oh. There we go. This is another level that has a death route platform, so I cannot die. Also, for whatever reason, in the original version of this game, I would suffer a glitch where I'd end up dying at this particular part by body slamming these boxes and falling through the floor. I would somehow fall through the floor and die, and that would always mess me up because I can't die for this part of the level. Okay. I'll go ahead and get rid of this. Hello to all who are joining, the people who joined. Welcome to the stream, playing Crash Bandicoot N-Sane Trilogy, playing Crash Bandicoot 2. I always want to welcome any people who are watching this live, every time they join. Oh, and here's a little fact here about this level. That crate you see up there, like, you can see part of it above the bonus word. That crate was not that visible in the original version of the game. Like, you'd have to know it's up there to know that it's up there. You have to know it's up there in advance to know that it's up there. So, if you did not know that was up there, then you would always get, screwed over by being one box short when you're trying to get the gem on this level. That has happened to me before, trust me, and I do not like that at all. But luckily they made that box more visible in this version of the game, so you're less likely to get trolled. Still, Naughty Dog, come on. Why would you troll us like that? When y'all originally developed this. I thought y'all were better than that. I still love y'all, though. I love Naughty Dog. I love everything they do. I love Uncharted. I love the original Crash Bandicoot trilogy. I love The Last of Us. Can't wait for Last of Us Part 2. Never played Jak and Daxter though. It's the only Naughty Dog. That's the only series of Naughty Dog games I've yet to play. I don't know why. I was a big PlayStation 2 kid, and yet I missed out on Jak and Daxter. And I also missed out on Ratchet and Clank. Even though Ratchet and Clank was made by the same guys who made the original Spyro trilogy, so you'd think I would have jumped at the chance to play those games, but no, it's actually quite a while before I would play Ratchet and Clank. Anyway, getting a bit off topic here. Back to Crash. It is time for the infamous part of this level. The death platform section. A lot of light physics on this particular part. I hope everyone can hear the audio alright, and I hope they can hear me alright. They can hear me alright. I've been beside myself with how the audio has been for the stream. I try to make it so game audio is clear enough so y'all can hear the game, and my mic audio is clear enough so y'all can hear my mic. Oops. Oh man, I missed my chance. I missed my chance to get invincibility, and invincibility is a gift from heaven on this particular part. It makes this part so much easier. Sorry. I apologize if I end up singing along to the music. Whoa! Oh, oops. But I just really love the soundtrack with this game. This is one of my favorite soundtracks in all the video games. It's just... Oh, this part. Yeah, I'm just gonna tank it. Tank the hit. Oh, how did I make that? And this is what sucks about this level. If you want to get both gems in one go, you have to kill yourself and do the death platform part all over again. If you're like me and you want to get both gems in one go, you gotta basically do the death platform part at least twice. And that's what makes this level so difficult. Such a pain. And it's not like I hate this level, per se. It still has some fun things about it. And it still has great music. I really love this music here. Again, hope the audio is fine. I know I keep saying that, but I just want the best experience for all my viewers. Always. Now and forever. Why do you have to do the death platform twice? Because, well, you technically don't have to do it twice if you're not going for both gems in one go like I'm doing. You don't have to do it twice. But if you are going for both gems, you see that the gem I already got, this gem, I got by jumping down into the pit. But unfortunately, I can't go back up there after I jump into the pit, so I have to kill myself, and then I come back here and do the death platform all over again to get all the boxes, because sadly there's no steel crates to break your fall or something like that. Steel crates that could be placed just under the under that secret gem there, so I can just jump back up and just go all the way back to the death platform. It would make it a lot easier. In all honesty, I don't care how many times I die here, because eventually I'm gonna start getting a Aku Aku mask for dying so much, and that'll make this part so much easier, because as I said, invincibility makes this pretty simple. You can just try to barrel through the nitro crates that are in this particular part. Oh, and also the reason why you have to go back in the death platform, you go backwards, is because of that one outline box there, and they got the exclamation point steel crate at the end that makes that box appear. If it wasn't for that one crate, we wouldn't have... Actually, no, never mind. We still have to go backwards because we'd still be missing out on a lot of boxes. Oh, again. To those of you who just joined, welcome to the stream. Welcome with open arms. I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 2 on the N-Sane Trilogy, and I'm going for an all gems run. Also, I'll probably end up starting Warped in the stream as well. I already beat Crash 1. I should mention that I'm only going for all the gems with this Crash 2 run. I'm not going for any relics. I think the relics will be a separate stream. Not to mention with relics it would take a while, and I'd be more likely to get angry. Oops. What? Wow. Stop that, I'm having so much trouble with that porcupine. I guess it's a porcupine. You know what? I don't care what it is. To me, it's always a porcupine. I know we were debating about that briefly, me and Mr. Far From Nasty in the chat here, whether that was a porcupine or a hedgehog. But I've always thought of it as a porcupine. Dang porcupine. Yep. There we go. Woo. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, momentum is a bit weird. It can mess you up in places on this. You should be dead from that, Mr. Teal. You should be dead from that too. I don't know how you didn't get stabbed there. I saved you from that face. You better be happy. Oh, this particular part is so. Oh, that's such a hard. It's very hard to not like lose an Aku Aku mask on that particular part. You have to like be super slow. Like take it slow. I should remember that. I'm trying to refrain from any ticking noises all night here in the stream because I think those ticking noises come from my controller, so I'm trying to keep my controller far away from my mic this time. And I've been neglecting to do that, I think. Oh! Wow. Don't know what maybe do that there. That's the thing that's keeping me. That's one thing that's keeping me from probably not getting as frustrated with this. Is that music. I really do like that music. Actually. Oh, yeah, there we go. And tank it. Yeah, there we go. Sacrifice Aku for that. Alright. Oh! Okay, we got this. I think there's actually still some nitros over here. Yep. Whoa. Oh, I almost forgot about that one. Whew. Okay. Also, I just realized I haven't been playing as Coco at all in this stream yet. I should give Coco some time to shine. I'll do that after this level. Okay. Oh, sorry. Again, I'm sorry about any ticking noises y'all might hear. I think that comes from my controller. I almost forgot about that box. I almost forgot about that box, so I didn't want to leave it behind. Okay. Okay. Oop. Oop. I almost had it. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Okay. Oh well, we'll get it. Found it before, I'll get it again. If any consolation, it is pretty, usually probably not that likely to run out of lives as much, because there's a lot of Wampa food on this. So, you can get extra lives pretty easy. Oh, again. One porcupine. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Hello to the people that joined. Welcome to the stream. I was holding my breath for the longest time on that last go. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry I almost made you suffocate there. That'd be a weird way to die. You'd die by holding your breath for and somehow I was able to jump over those nitro crates there, but then I ended up getting blown up by an easy one that's relatively easy to get out. Yeah, that'd be a weird way to die. It's like death by suffocation from holding your breath for too long while watching a man play Crash Bandicoot. How did he die? He found him just gasping for air. There was Crash Bandicoot on his TV. That'd be a weird news article. Oh. This is the part. This is the part. This was the part that I was dreading for winning stream because this is just all sorts of difficult. I would say it's probably not as difficult as Stormy Ascent though. That level was designed to be hard. Well then again, this one was probably designed to be hard too. But not as hard. It was, Stormy Ascent was so hard to the point where Naughty Dog was like, we don't trust you, we don't trust our fans or Crash Bandicoot players to finish this level, so we won't release it. But Vicarious Vision was all like, man, they'll be fine. You say that, but I already lost one of my Aqua masks, so not looking as good as it could look right now. But I appreciate your confidence in me. Those magic words used to work back when I was streaming Crash 1, and I still should have died from that again. But no, magic words aren't really working as well for this game. Oops. I put my thumb off the control stick, that's why I got blown up there. Yeah. I do got this, eventually. At some point, things will be a lot easier. When I get on that side, I'm second off walker now. Hold on, I thought I just heard a voice. Okay, maybe I'm just hearing things. Oh, okay. Oh man. Tell you what, that porcupine. I don't think I've had that much trouble with that porcupine. I mean, it's a tricky one, but I've never had that much trouble with him. After I get out of this particular part of the game, it should go at a faster pace, because the rest of the level isn't so bad compared to this. The rest of the level is relatively oops. Well, there goes the safety net, and you know what? I'm fine with down there. Need a gold? Nope, not yet. You feel it in your bones. Alright, I just wanted to check to see if I got any more. Oh, wow. That's bad. Oh, oops. Wow. Okay. Again, this is such catchy music. It's a funny little glitch, by the way. Even after you get out of the death route platform in this version of the game, the music here will still play. The death route music will still play, even after you got past it. Oops. I ran out of infinity things. Here we go, Golden Arc Walker. This should be a bit more simpler now, if I don't mess up early on before I get the third Arc Walker now. Alright. But yeah, the death route music used to play for the rest of the level, even after you get out of the death. Or maybe it still does, I don't know. I said used to play, but last time I checked it does play. I don't know, maybe they patched that out. Oh, I missed an opportunity for invincibility. Die. Okay. Oop, almost. Oh. Again, I put my thumb off the control stick there. How do I... Well, I surprise myself with how I do things in this game sometimes. Like how I dodged some of those nitro crates. And that threw me off so much that I ended up dying to the nitro crates that I shouldn't have gotten blown up by. Yep. Okay. Let's try to go for the invincibility this time. Oh! Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh. Going too slow that time. I say let's go for the invincibility this time, and I immediately lose both mass. Oh, what a fail. Slow and steady wins most races. Yes, indeed. Said that before. Oops. Again. Probably doing something wrong with that. You know what? I'm just gonna take it slow. Yeah. I'm taking your advice. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm gonna be a bit slower with that second porcupine there. I want to be more interactive with my chat, and I know that I only have 2 viewers right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and say this question. I'm also going to apply this question to anyone watching on YouTube. Oops! Wow, okay. I was going to say, what has been your favorite type of level so far? Well, maybe in the first Crash Bandicoot at least. Maybe whether you've watched my previous Crash Bandicoot 1 stream. What's been your favorite type of level? Not necessarily favorite type for me to play. Like, you've been watching me. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh. That could have been it. That could have been the run right there. Oh. Whee! Body slam into the pit. Kinda had a feeling something like that might happen. Also, there's I should mention, probably happened to me before, there are some times where the nitro boxes will suddenly bounce high into the air and mess you up. They like to troll you like that sometimes with that. So if you're trying to jump over them, the nitro will just like bounce high into the air and be like, boom, you've lost an octo rocket. Or you're dead. Can't believe. Fell into the pit. That could have been the one too. Okay. Yeah, I was actually, I think out of all the level types I've done in these streams, the boulder ones are the ones I've had the least trouble with. Like in both games, both this game and the previous Crash. Like I don't think I ever died actually whenever I did the boulder levels in the first Crash game. I died at least once or twice, I think, in the boulder games and this one. The boulder games. I said games. I said boulder levels. That's a separate game in this game. What am I doing? I am blowing myself up, that's what I'm doing. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Whew. Alright. Alright, take it slow. Whoa. Whoa. Oop. Okay, don't jump into a nitro. I'm so afraid that I'm gonna actually jump into a nitro crate. Like that. Yeah. Man. I knew this would give me trouble, but sheesh. Thanks for sticking with me through this. I know this has probably been just as frustrating for y'all as it is for me. I mean, I haven't raged at all, which is nice. I haven't, like, you know, yelled and swear. I try to refrain from swearing on my streams because I don't want to set a poor example and that kind of thing, you know. Well, if okay. Sorry about that. Oh boy. I just need invincibility again. If I could get the invincibility and not jump into the pit at the end, then I'd be set here. It's like waste my Aku on... Well, I don't know, maybe not. There's no way I could do this. It's just me too much. It's just me too much to watch. Oh. Well, maybe if you ever decide to stream Crash, if you ever can get N-Sane Trilogy and you stream Crash, you could do it. You don't have to, of course. I know you said you wouldn't do like an all gems playthrough like I'm doing. You just go through the games. But I'd definitely watch it though. Whoop. Oops. Okay. I probably could have gotten there actually. Here we go. Okay, we got this. Alright, we're a little over an hour in. Trying to get this done. Alright, we got this. Let's speed through. Okay. Alright, we got this. I totally got this. Oh, no. Okay. Sorry. I thought for a second, I'm wearing contact lenses right now, and I thought for a second one was about to fall out, but luckily no. Good play on the porcupine, yeah. That's what I should have been doing with that porcupine. Thank you for the compliment, by the way. Ooh. Okay. I'm so afraid that I'm going to mess this up so bad. And really, after I get out of this, I really need to get a checkpoint. I'm really going to have to get a checkpoint because I really don't want to do this all over again. Oh, okay. Okay, you know what? I don't care. We got this. And I need to... I keep forgetting I have to put my controller far away from my mic so y'all won't hear the clicking of my pressing buttons here on my controller. Because I believe that's what that clicking noise that I've been hearing in my past streams comes from. Alright, so we're at the end here. And hold on a minute. Yep, the glitch of the death route music still playing, still exists, even after the patch. Really need a checkpoint. Really need a checkpoint. The rest of the level ain't so bad. That one part is always difficult. There's a checkpoint right there. Got it. Yeah. Alright, we got this. We got the rest of this. Oops. Nice job walking through the wall there, Crash. The most agonizing thing I just realized would be to go through all of this, after all that, realize that I ended up missing some boxes somehow. I'd hate that. But as far as I know, I'm pretty sure I haven't missed any boxes, so we're good. Now I'm paranoid. Now I'm wondering whether or not I did miss a box. I don't think I did. I really don't want to have to go through this again. Not only would it be a huge waste of time, it would just be so sad. I'd be wasting my time and I'd be wasting your time. Okay, I don't even care. I got a point, I'm good. Last thing I want to do is waste people's time. Waste my own time as well. But thanks for sticking with me through that. I know that was nerve-wracking to watch, kind of frustrating to see me fail over and over with that. But we pulled through, and now, hopefully, we'll never have to do that again. Oops. Well, I'll never have to do that again until I decide to play this game again, just for funsies. I bet eventually I'll just go back and, even after I beat these 3 games, oops, I'll probably, later on, probably maybe another year later or 2, probably play these games again because, you know, I just love Crash. And I can't not play him for too long. Alright. There we go. I'm looking at this wrong. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Okay. Oh, actually the normal music is playing now. I didn't even realize that. The normal snow music is playing. Not the Death Route music. So maybe they did fix that. In a way. Okay. Back here is yeah, you see the, you just saw there the nitro crates bounce really high in the air sometimes. And that can really mess up your jumps. An extra life behind there, we got it. There's also an extra life on this row of squishy squashy things. And we got it. Hello to the person who just joined. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 2 in the N-Sane Trilogy, trying to get all the gems. Gonna see if I can finish this game tonight and get 100%. And I'm also going to see if I can start Warp as well. After, you actually picked a good time to join the stream because I just spent probably about 40 minutes on a certain part of this game. I don't know, I lost track of, I wasn't timing myself on how long it took for me to get to that particular part. I think it's pretty cool how the porcupines can attack you in these sections of the level now. You actually like see them in more of the 3D kind of way. That's another thing that's cool about Crash Bandicoot. You can be both, yeah, both 2D platforming and 3D platforming. Yeah, there's something in there for everybody. Crash. Well, maybe not. Maybe not everybody. Maybe not everybody likes cartoony, animal platforming games. I hope, again, I hope y'all can hear me well, and I hope not many, too many noises that may pick up on the mic are interfering. And I hope y'all can hear the game audio well. Oh, yes. I was going to be so afraid that the gem wouldn't pop up. We got it. Finally. Whew. That is a load off. Alright, now that we're done with that, things should go at a bit faster pace. Check this. Nope. Another power check. Yeah, Crash, you deserve to do the Crash dance for that. Alright, now I believe Crash deserves a break after that, so we're gonna have Coco do Ruination here. Which, out of the trilogy of hard levels, this might be the least frustrating out of all of them, I guess. I still think this is a pretty difficult level, but it's not as bad as the one we were just in. This is another Ruins level, just like Road to Ruin. And it's a lot more stormy on this one. Hello to the person who just joined, welcome to the stream. Play me some Crash Bandicoot 2. N-Sane Trilogy. Hope you can hear me well, hope you can hear the game well. And I don't know why I jumped off the edge like that and killed myself. Alright. Anytime there's some, there's audio, oops. Anytime there's some audio problems, please feel free to let me know. I'd love to see what I can do to solve the problem. I mean, even I'd love to see what I can do. That doesn't really make sense. Okay. I gotta finish on this. What I just don't want to do is I don't want to have to. There's a problem. I don't want to have to stop the stream to do it because I don't think. Whoa. Okay. I just don't want to cancel the stream and stop it just because of a big problem. I mean, even if it is a tiny problem. And yep, it's not door crates this time. It's not regular crates. Like I mentioned before, earlier on in the stream. And since we got the green gem back in the eel deal, that one sewer level, or the time stone, as we begun to call the gems, we started to call the gems the infinity stones, after my friend pointed that out. If only I could use the time stone to make those logs that apparently King Kong is throwing at me. Even though, personally, I think it looks more like George from Rampage. I know I'm repeating myself from my previous stream, but, or my previous crash. Just saying. Yeah, this is actually pretty tricky, but luckily we don't have to go through the entirety of this gem platform path. Because after we get the gem, we can just, like, kill ourselves and go ahead and do the rest of the level. Not to mention, if we did go through this whole gem path, we'd end up missing a few boxes. Oops. Okay. Alright, I might have to actually be quiet a bit here so I can, like, hear the logs coming. So, bear with me here. I'm sorry if there's not as much commentary on this part. Alright. Whoops. I don't know if you noticed that there, but the log was actually floating in midair for a second. It was a pretty funny goof. Oh man, I thought I could get that there. Yeah. Probably help if I was a little bit faster in getting over these platforms here. Oh. Actually, this guy looks a little sad. He looks like he's bored. This gorilla guy looks like he's bored, or he's like really tired or something. He doesn't look like angry or anything. Like, oh, why am I doing this? I don't get paid enough for this. I should, like, I'm really tired. I should be in bed. My bedtime is like 2 hours ago. Alright. Slippery platforms here, gotta be careful. Okay. I gotta keep the, again, I keep forgetting, keep my controller far away from my mic so I don't hear the clicking, button clicking. Oh! I feel so stupid right now. Either I never knew that before or I forgot that you could do that. That makes things so much easier. So you can spin those logs. I should have done that a long time ago. Well. Oh well. Suicide because we got the gem. And now we can go back and do the rest of the level. Oops. Jumped a little too early. Okay, there we go. Oh. I don't even know if you could. I guess you could spin a log in the original version of the game. But I never did that. I always jumped over them. Because I always assumed you could never spin them. I guess I don't know as much about this game as I thought. Know almost everything about this game. This is a pretty tricky bonus here. It's probably, out of the 3 hard levels I've been talking about, this one probably has the hardest bonus round, or bonus section. Oh. Oh, somehow I got that. Okay. Alright, here's the tricky part. Why did the boxes not break when I spun? I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. Also, I like how, you might not be able to see it, but Coco has the Naughty Dog logo, the little paw print on her laptop there, as a little sticker. And you might have noticed this before in the opening cutscene of this game, but there was also a Naughty Dog paw print on the asteroid in the part just before you go inside like Cortex's space station and N-Sane is talking to Cortex. And one more little Easter egg. You might have also noticed this, but what Coco was doing on her laptop before it shut off, she was actually watching the scene from Uncharted 4, Thief's End, where Nathan Drake and his wife Elena Fisher play a level of Crash Bandicoot. I love that. I just love the thing through Easter eggs like that. There we go. And that could have been it, but I somehow messed it up. But yeah, she was watching Nate and Elena play Crash Bandicoot before her laptop shut off. I'd be upset too if it shut off when I was watching a video like that. Oh man. Okay, maybe I can skip this. Yep. All things considered, we're a pretty good ways in. we're nearing the end of the game. We're an hour and 25 minutes in. So I think I will be able to finish this and start Crash 3 tonight. Honky, honky, honk, honk. Whoop. Oh, man. I think I should switch to controlling the D-pad for this part so I don't accidentally, for that part, so I don't accidentally just go off like that. But I should mention, what percentage am I at? Let's check. 71%. I was at 56% at the start of the stream, so we are making some good progress. Oh, well, sorry about that. Again. Maybe it's just because I'm streaming this late at night. Nah, you know what? Forget I said anything. I'm glad I'm streaming this right now. Really, once again, this might be, all things considered, this might end up being my favorite stream at the end of the night when I'm done. When I'm done streaming, I might consider it my favorite stream. I might beat out my first Crash 2 stream as my favorite stream. Although I did have a lot of fun with my fighter stream that I did yesterday. That was actually more fun than I thought it'd be. Hot diggity dog. That's stuck in my head so much. I mentioned, it's pretty funny how I mentioned briefly, I mentioned briefly that those gorillas reminded me of George from Rampage, that movie Rampage that recently came out. And in that movie there was a guy, I forget the name of the actor once again, but he plays Negan in The Walking Dead. And funny enough, when I did mention that, on the same day, Negan was confirmed as a playable character for upcoming playable character for Tekken 7. And I'm actually excited about that. I know a lot of people are really confused about his inclusion in a game like that, especially since he has a baseball bat, and it's not often you use weapons in a Tekken game. Unless you like customize your characters to have weapons like shotguns or like magic wands or something, I don't know. But I don't care. I think Negan is he's an odd choice, but he's also an interesting choice. I can't wait to try him out in that game. I definitely want to, I've mentioned this countless times, but I definitely want to, ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. I've mentioned this countless times before, but I definitely want to stream Tekken 7. And I especially want to stream it with the new Season 2 DLC that's coming out for the game. I'm excited for that. Negan's a part of that Season 2 DLC. And actually in preparation for that, I've been starting to watch some clips of Negan for The Walking Dead. I normally don't watch Walking Dead. Oops. But I've started to watch clips of Negan, like some of his best moments, like some of the lines that he speaks, because even though he's a bad guy and a lot of people hate him for killing some of their favorite characters, he's like really funny to me. I've been really enjoying like watching clips of him. And he says a lot of funny things, like the whole hot diggity dog that he says one time. It's so funny the way he says it. He has a lot of other funny lines too, but I'll say this. I'll just leave that straight out like that. But that hot diggity dog line is so funny. Anyway, we are nearing the end of this level. I'm pretty sure. Finally. Took a little while. We did end up finishing that bonus part. And we're about to get the crystal. I'm actually kind of surprised that it took us this long to get the crystal. Oh, here's the tricky part. Here's the tricky part. There we go. Just gotta watch that shadow. Like always. There we go. That makes... I really wish I figured that out a lot sooner. It makes this part so much easier. Anywho, that doesn't matter anymore because we got the gem. We got both gems, we got the crystal, we're all set. We're an hour and a half in and we got 6 levels left. 6 levels and 2 bosses. It's kind of weird how Aku Aku kind of just like surprise zoom in there for a bit when we come back in the level and then he just goes backwards a bit. Yeah, go ahead and do that, kid. Go. Alright, we'll let her play another level. Behaving. I know, it's a bad pun. And this level is actually not too bad after the 3 levels that we've just been in. This is pretty tame. I mean, it's not easy, but more of a fresh start after those last 3 levels that we did. Ooh, almost got hit by that guy. Oh, and you gotta be careful here because now the bees come in swarms for this level, so it's a lot harder to... Well, actually, I'll show that off later. Okay, I'll show it off right here. Oops. Oh, if I can do it right. Yeah, if you spin all the bees, you get an extra life. Yep, spin all the bees out of that beehive and you get an extra life. I just wanted to show that off there. It's a pretty good way to grind lives and get the 99 lives trophy. I forgot to mention you can also get an achievement / trophy for getting 99 lives in all 3 games. Alright. There we go. Get out of here. Get out of here, bees. At least when you're under the ground like that, you're absolutely safe from the bees. There's no way they can touch you. Checkpoint. Oh, nice little combo there. Spun him into the boxes. Moments like that just make Crash Bandicoot a lot of... Yep. Nice little things that make Crash Bandicoot even better than it already is. Oh! Actually, I kinda like that. A little death animation there. There we go. Spun him into the box again. Alright. You might notice here, these nitro boxes, they aren't bouncing. Whack-a-mole death, yep. Yeah, these nitro boxes are out. Vicious. You can actually touch them. And up at the top, secret entrance to a secret part of the level. And this oh! Wow. This is where we get the Power Stone. Or Purple Gem. And... you know, to be honest, I would show the rest of this off, but it's pretty difficult, and I don't want to potentially waste more time with the stream, waste anybody else's time, or mine. We already got the Purple Gem, so I'll just go ahead and kill myself. The rest of it is mostly just a bunch of jumps over pits with the hunters shooting bullets at you again, and a lot of nitro crates, so it's pretty pointless to go through that. And I died the same way with the whack-a-mole death again. But I like how the tombstone has a picture of Coco on it. Aha. Yeah. I know it's possible to get a... I remember this from the old version of the game. It is possible to get a checkpoint from those two boxes if you've died enough times. Alright. Whoa. Alright. I gotta be careful not to be near those things when they explode. You can kill those things, by the way. Well, of course you have to kill one to access the secret level. And, digging it. Or, not the secret level, it's the secret area of a previous level. But yeah, you can kill those things while body slamming them. I already showed that off before. Oh! That actually looks more painful, that electrocution death, than it does when you see Crash getting electrocuted, because she's like spazzing out a whole lot more. Crash is kind of, more or less in place when he's getting electrocuted, but Coco is more like there we go. Oh, there we die. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this part. I guess I did a pretty good part right there. No. Okay, I'm gonna try something next time. There we go. Oh! Dang it. Okay, good. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and lose that Aku Aku on a spot that I've never got hit on before. I get disappointed in myself sometimes. Alright, we got this. Got the Aku Aku to save us from the rest of the bees. Still one more. There we are. I think mine is at 30. Maybe it'll always be like that for my stream, at least depending on the game. But I'm glad the audio has been tolerable, passable. Not perfect, probably, but yeah. There's the crystal. Never get tired of that sound effect. I wouldn't mind having that, if I could, have that sound effect as like a notification for, like, if I ever become a Twitch affiliate and I can start getting subscribers and stuff, or I can start getting like notifications and Twitch alerts. I'd love to have like the crystal sound effect as one of my alerts. alert sounds. And like get subscribers and donations with that sound effect. That'd be nice. If I could, I don't know if I'd be allowed to use that sound effect. I bet I would. I mean, it's just a tiny sound effect that doesn't last very long. Alright, so, yeah, that was Behaving. Got both the gem, I got the purple gem / power stone, so we now have all the infinity stones. We could just snap our fingers and defeat Cortex right now, but that'd be too easy. Alright, go ahead and do that before we don't Skirko. On for a cutscene.
Crash, I have discovered that the opposition is being masterminded by Dr. Nitrous Brio, the inventor of the Evolvo Ray. Brio was responsible for our misunderstandings in the past. He forced me to assist him in his plot for world domination, and he's at it again. He will attempt to stand in our way. Be on your guard, Crash.
Use the platform.
Deliver the crystals to Engine.
Yep. Use the platform to deliver the crystals to Engine. But we don't use the platform in this version of the game. We use this portal. Alright, so finally, after an hour and 40 minutes, it is time for our next boss. Dr. Engine. Cortex's new assistant. After Burrito. But first, let's save. I actually like that picture of Tiny there. Because I don't really have to save, but you know what? That's nice. I love that picture of Crash, the inflated Crash from getting stung by the bees. Alright, bring it on, Engine. All things considered, Engine's probably the hardest boss in this game.
Like Dr. Cortex said, give the 20 crystals you collected to me!
I don't know if you guys heard him, but he said, like Dr. Cortex said, give the 20 crystals you have connected to me. Anyway, for this fight, we can throw Wampa Fruit by pressing pretty much any button that's not the jump button. And we got our boy's attack. And anytime he opens up his hands like that, that's when we can shoot Wampa Fruit, because the glowing orange parts are the weak spots. And shoot Wampa Fruit in his neck to destroy it. I know I'm not the best shot with these. Bear with me there. Probably taking longer than it should for me to break off his arms here. But you see the electricity kind of there, that means they're almost broken. Yep, there's one. He's like, curse you!
There's the Cortex there, with the 20 crystals you have collected to me.
You're gonna do the thing. Not yet, I guess. There we go. Stop going off screen, Engine, so I can't hit you. Wow, it's still there? Oh, look at the thing. I'm sorry, this shouldn't be taking me this long to destroy the arms here, but yeah, like I said, was not the best shot. Must be dumb thought just to get defeated by Bandicoot. Yeah, especially since Crash himself isn't entirely, he's not the brightest bulb on the Bandicoot tree. That didn't make any sense. Sorry about that. Yeah, but now he's gonna fire missiles. He's got his missile launchers here. Or his rockets, maybe they're rockets. I don't know. But you just gotta watch out where they land. They're a bit easier to tell where they're gonna go in this version of the game. Definitely easiest to shoot that part of his mech when he's starting to fire the missiles like that. And when he's down to one of these missile launchers, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated with how you dodge the missiles. Oh, I actually didn't get to show it off, but he'll fire a missile like to the left or right, and they'll have to like jump over it. Oh! Oh, N-Sane. Make it hard on me like that. Thank you very much. Oh. I'm over here, man. What are you doing? I'm trying to take this easy. Be real careful here. Ah, there we go. And again, I didn't die. Did it on my first try. Of course, if I didn't have the Aku mask there, I would have died. But, oh well. Alright. That's that. Time for the final warp room. There you are.
What is your problem, Bandicoot? I will not ask you again to bring me the crystals. Obtain the remaining 5 crystals, Crash, and bring them to me.
That was actually a pretty good voice work there by Lex Lane, Cortex's voice actor. He actually sounds really angry there at the end, especially when he said, "Bring them to me." Anyway, yep, 5 more levels. Nice, piston it away. I don't know how they got away with a title like that, with a pun like that, but oh well. Rocket, Night Fight, Pack Attack, and Spaced Out. Time for putting it away, which is a pretty tricky level. This might be the, actually no. All the levels are pretty tricky. I know I mentioned this before, but I don't think this warp room is as tricky as the previous warp room. Well, that doesn't mean it's easy, because it ain't. And don't think it's been a slice of heaven, because it hasn't. Getting crap past the radar. Tell you what. Hello to the person who just joined. Welcome to the stream. I really hope you enjoy. I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 2 on the N-Sane Trilogy here. I'm on the home stretch here. I'm at the final warp room, getting all the gems, and all gems run. And after this, I'm going to start Crash 3. I plan on streaming for at least another hour and 20 minutes, I'd say. I want to try and start streaming for 3 hours, because I think streaming for 3 hours is a bit more likely for me to get noticed. And I've been told longer streams means more likely for you to get noticed. Anyway, those little squid-like things there, gotta be careful. Gotta know when to jump on them and when to slide them. Also, they have a really weird hitbox, particularly in this version of the game. But anyway, what I was gonna actually, before I mention what I was gonna mention, I want to say This level also has a death platform, so gotta be careful not to die. This is the no, never mind. I was gonna say this is the only level in the fifth warp room to have a death platform, but there's one other level that has a death platform. Luckily, the death platform for the other level appears pretty early on in that level, so it's not a huge problem. Again, well, that sound effect. Alright, death platform. Which I'm actually going to take right now so that it won't disappear when I die. And then I'm going to... Suicide! Nope, can't commit suicide that way. Alright. Whee! Body slam at the bottom of the pit, yay! But yeah, this is a really weird level to get both gems on, or get the box gem on it really. You have to basically go through the level normally, and then once you get to the end, you gotta backtrack to the death platform and get all the boxes there and end the level there, because this level has two exits, one on the death platform and one on the normal part of the level. Also be careful with these arrow things. They cause those things to fire little electric balls that shrink Crash. And I was going to mention this earlier, but in the original version of this game, Engine, when you defeat him, he had a line, he had like a line of dialogue that said, where he shouted, "Dr. Cortex will be very displeased with your resistance. Prepare to suffer his wrath." And for some reason he doesn't have that line in this version of the game. I don't know why they took that out. I missed that line. Anyway, that was the bonus. Defeat line that they'll take out in this trilogy. Also, I should mention, apparently, just like the logs in the ruin levels, you can actually spin those electric balls away, which I had no idea you could do for the longest time. My friend told me you could do that, and I did not know that. My friend told me a while back when he was playing through this game that you could actually do that. Shout out to that friend, by the way. He's an awesome guy. He's actually one of my followers on Twitch. Mr. AJ Rathbone. You're awesome, dude. I also like that little picture of Cortex there on the thing there. Once again, I love the screams that those guys make when you kill them. You make them fall in the pit like that. Alright, so gotta go back. We played Octodad? I think I've heard of that, but I've never actually played it. Whoa, how am I still alive? Okay. I thought Octodad was part of a Splatoon thing, though. Isn't that part of Splatoon? I've never played Splatoon, so I don't know for sure. I thought I've heard of Octodad on Splatoon. Rather not to try out Splatoon. I know it has a sequel on the Switch now. I do have a Switch. Whoa! Super fun, funny game. I want to stream it. Well, I'd be more than happy to watch that stream. Super fun. If it is a super fun game, then by all means, show me what makes it tick. Love to see what it's like. Oops. Ah. There we go. Alright. Back to the death platform here to get the rest of the boxes. I was gonna say welcome to the person who joined, but he left already. Sorry about that. Well, welcome anyway. Thanks for tuning in for the short time that you were here. Actually, I should check to see if I have any more follows. I'll check after this level. There's a bit tricky time in there with that. Oh, the trollish nitro crate that bounces. That's brutal right there. Spinning that guy into a nitro crate. Surprised his leg didn't get blown off, but then again, this is a cartoony game that's, I'm pretty sure, rated E for everyone, or E10, so can't get away with a score like that. Okay, this guy's not rising up the tentacles. Oh boy. Oh boy. Woo! I don't know how I did that. Okay, this is really strict timing right here. Made it. I missed 3 boxes. Wait a minute. I think I know what happened. I think I know what I missed. There's probably something on the bonus level. I remember now. Sorry. Looks like we're gonna have to go back through this one. Hello to the person who just joined. Welcome to the stream. I just made I am error because I just ended up accidentally missing 3 boxes here to this level here. Playing Crash Bandicoot N-Sane Trilogy, specifically Crash Bandicoot 2, which is my favorite game in the series. And unfortunately, I missed out on 3 boxes here, so I gotta go back and get this box again. But I think I know what I missed. It's not as bad of a fail as when I missed that 1 box in Cortex Power for my Crash Bandicoot 1 stream. I made a highlight of that, if anyone wants to check that out. It was a embarrassing fail, but it was also really funny. Also, I don't know if the person who joined just left, or if the person who joined before that guy just left, but welcome to the stream. Anyway, again. Playing Crash Bandicoot N-Sane Trilogy, Crash Bandicoot 2. Having fun with it. Had some, a fair share of fail in the stream, most notably, Cold Hard Crunch. That took up a lot of the stream time. But we made it through that. And I can't get this right now for some reason. Let's see if I can get the rest of this game done in an hour. And if I have time, I'll see how much I can get done of Warp. I know I said in my Go Live notification, as well as the title of this stream, I would probably start Warped as well, so I don't want to disappoint on that. Get my word and see if I can get to Warped. And Warped is a lot of people's favorite Crash Bandicoot game, so definitely got some. That's there. Whoop. Oh, okay. I just remembered again, I can't die. Again, I hope everyone can hear me well, and I hope everyone hears the game audio well. No, it's not the best, not the cleanest quality audio, I suppose, but it's better than nothing. And hello to the person who just joined. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing Crash Bandicoot N-Sane Trilogy. And Crash Bandicoot 2, trying to get all the boxes. I'm at the near end point of the game here. Just got a platform so I can kill myself and have it stay there. I know if I have 47 boxes, that means before I do that, it means I'm safe. Alright. Alright. It's a bit sad that I have to do this again, but oh well, it's not so bad. And if I'm missing what I think I'm missing, yep, I failed to get the boxes that appear here after I get the exclamation point steel crate in this bonus part of the level. I didn't go back and smash those. That's what I missed. I guess I was just so busy talking that I missed out on those. Sorry about that. I usually don't miss those too. I usually remember to hit those. I guess it's the Let's Play / streaming curse where you do worse than you do really on something. Wait a minute. I was about to forget them again. Good thing I died. Alright. I'll do it this time. I'll die trying. Oh. Here we go. Alright. Now, go back. Oh, this. Oh, I really wish I had an Aqua mask. That would make that part so much easier. Or actually, I should just... Hold on. I might have to do a certain something there. Yeah, I know what I gotta do. Alright. There we go. And... Oh, I almost did it. Poopy. That is tricky. That is a tricky the Triceratops. I don't even know what that's called. I think it's Star Fox. There should somebody in there. Oh. Oh. I missed my Aku. Come back. That would make that part a whole lot easier. I have to be a way to do it normally, because I don't understand why there wouldn't be a part like that. I have a different idea. I don't know if this will work. Oh, I think the nitro was bouncing, and that's what got me. I might have been able to actually make it if the nitro didn't bounce. Of course, I could have been wrong. Maybe the nitro wasn't bouncing. It's a bit hard to see. These were the boxes that I'm missing. I don't want to go through this level again. Oh no, no. That's not good. Oh, the nitro was not bouncing. Bouncing there, and it's messing me up. Hello to the person who just joined. Welcome to the stream. Playing Crash Bandicoot 2 and N-Sane Trilogy. On the home stretch. Nice walkthrough, trying to get all the gems. The 100 ending. Yeah, there is a 100. I really wish I had Aku Aku. I could just like tank those. The easiest thing to do. I'm probably missing something. Something up. There's probably a different way to do that. Oh yeah. Trying to do this bonus part of the level. Get all the boxes here, but this one part is so bad. Oh, no, I didn't bounce on the crate. I wanted to bounce on the crate. No, I don't want this to take long. I actually do want to start work tonight. Even like doing a few levels of warp, I wouldn't mind. I'm not doing this right. There's something I'm missing here. What I'm really missing is an Aku Aku mask. Which is, whoops. I should just go and see if I can get like an Aku Aku mask or something, and then come back. Yeah, neither do I. I'll figure this out, you know what? I'm not gonna try to search for Aku Aku. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He's hot. He's hot. He's hot. If the nitros weren't bouncing so much. Stop bouncing. Okay. Oh, I made it. Okay. How did I make that? I could have done that a long time ago. I feel so bad now. I definitely was doing that the wrong way. What? Ah, thank you. Thank you for that. Hopefully I won't have to do that again. Because that was tense. But yeah, we got those 2 boxes that I missed, so should be able to get through the rest of it, no problem. We already got it before. Do it again. Now for some reason I'm being paranoid again and I'm thinking the death platform won't be there. Next level after this isn't nearly as hard. It's rather easy. Well, not easy. It's a lot more simple. In a way. In a way it's a lot more simple. Actually, more often than not I tend to end up missing boxes whenever I try to get the gem on those. On the next level, and then the sibling to that level, which is also in the sword room. I don't know why it was taking me so long to go and spin those guys away, but we got them. Ooh. I still miss the old sound effects for the old scream was so much more funny. And again, I don't know how I'm able to stand there and not die. Alright. Sorry, I wasn't talking there. Trying to get through the rest of this, make some progress, stop dying on the same thing so much. Here we go. I love the little green glowing thing on the bottom of the death platform. I think it looks really cool. It's probably the coolest looking death platform. Again, don't know how those legs don't get blown off. Ooh, I don't know how I didn't get blown up by that micro crate either. Alright. There we go, checkpoint. Wow. Don't know how that works. Wait a minute. I think I might have missed another block. Oh, no I didn't. Okay, good. Somehow I thought I missed a box. Oh, I didn't want to have to go through that level a third time. That would have just been a huge waste of time, and I know no one likes their time being wasted. Anyway, finally done with that. Yay! Go ahead and do that Victor Dance Crash, you earned it. Alright, now time for a brand new type of level with rockets. This actually contains a game mechanic that was pretty heavily advertised in the commercials for this game originally back in the day, as well as basically the main gimmick. It is a jetpack level. Fly forward with R2, fly backwards with L2, not L1, and of course square to spin. And hello to the person who just joined, welcome to the stream. I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 2 on the N-Sane Trilogy. Trying to get all the gems here, nearing the end of the game. Controls are inverted too. Actually, no they're not. Controls are not inverted for this jetpack, but there is an option to invert the controls if you so desire. Actually, alright. I want to go back and make sure I'm not missing any boxes because, like I said earlier, this is... Yep, here we go. Missed that box. Good thing I went back. These levels I tend to miss boxes in, so I don't want to have to go through this again. Alright, I'll search every nook and cranny for any box. I was about to tell T. What do you mean by that? You're confusing me with that. Oh, thank you. Glad you noticed that. Shows how more observant you're being with this than I am. Thanks for that. Alright, checkpoint. I hope you can also be able to point out the other boxes on this just in case. I love the music for this level, by the way. It's another one of my favorite music tracks in the game. Oh, here we go with the electric guys again. Anybody who watched my first Crash stream, my stream of Crash Bandicoot 1, know how much trouble these electric guys gave me in a certain level from that game. But thankfully those are a lot easier to deal with, because I've had more experience with those guys. Really should be taking slower so I don't risk missing any boxes. I love how you can see the earth there. That's brutal right there. Alright, another checkpoint. Nitro crates here floating around now. There's the crystal. So paranoid that I'm gonna miss a box because that always happens with me. I always end up missing boxes on this level. I just know. Somehow I just know I'm gonna end up missing a box. It happens to me every time. Oh, I got blown up by the little red jewelry thing there. Normally that doesn't happen. Normally I'm pretty good with a timer like that, but I messed it up that time. Yeah, get control farther away. Yep. Whoa. There we go. Open, and I got them all. Yes! Oh, I have missed boxes so many times doing a level like that, and it won't be the launch level. Looks like that, so gotta be careful not to miss any boxes on that one too. Ooh, alright. So after all the trouble with pisting it away, having to go through it twice, and the difficult bonus level, at least we didn't have to go through Rocket twice. Alright, time for night fight. And I meant to switch to Coco. But oh well. This is another dark jungle level. And this one also has a death platform in it, so I'll be careful not to die. I keep meaning to check to see if I'm reading my followers, but... Alright, we're almost at the death platform. Yep, right there. There's only like 2 boxes in this death path here, death platform path here, and they're at the very end, so after I get the gem I'm just gonna kill myself and go through the right path so I can get there. Also, that's very nice of the enemy to be sort of a light source there. Yep, it's only 2 boxes, and they're at the end of this path, so I'm just gonna kill myself and go through the right path, so I can get all the boxes there, because there's a lot more boxes on that path. Not to mention the bonus, I'm pretty sure is in this side, on this side. That looked like it was running in place. Whoops. Messed that up. Ah, there we go. That makes that easier. I'm gonna touch these things, of course. Like. Ooh, I don't know how to. Checkpoint. And we got the crystals. Yeah, we definitely can't skip this path because that's the crystals. Crystals, of course. Crystals, of course. And here is the bonus. Which, of course, like the rest of the level, is also dark. Time if I try to get that. Don't leave me so soon. For some reason I'm thinking I might have missed a box. I really hope not. I don't want to keep having these situations where I miss boxes and have to go back and get it. Oh, come on! Oh. Okay, that ain't so bad. Okay, 2 boxes right here. Only 2 boxes on this path. They're pretty easy to get. Don't know how I spun that. Spun the rat into that guy. Cool. Ooh, I don't even know how I got. Okay. Okay, did get all the boxes. Yes. I'm super paranoid now that I'm gonna miss boxes in every level. Bleh. Bleh. Alright. Now for the crash dance. And oh, that's alright. Alright. Attack. Jetpack level. Virtual flight controls in the options menu. Yep. Gotta be real careful to not miss any bombs to combat level. Don't want to go to the well again and waste everyone's time. Alright, I'm done for you. Alright, that. Alright. And here we go. It's a little getting used to these controls. Again, hope I'm not missing any, that might be one that I occasionally miss. Oops. I accidentally burned myself on the red punch there. Okay, there we go. Oh, I don't get hit by those lasers. Kind of sad. I think that might be the first time I've ever gotten hit by those lasers. Like in any of these types of levels. Alright. Really gotta make sure. This is another easy spot to move boxes. That. Oh, man. So I can get a bit of a carbon marker back here. Alright. And up. And got it. I like the cross shape of the nitro too. Oh, yeah. Alright. Methinks I'll go this way. There we go. Yeah, I guess a lot of people tend to complain about the jetpack controls for this version of the game. It's still pretty weird, but I guess I can kind of see where they're coming from. But I can get used to it, I suppose. Nope. Yeah, a little tricky that part. Oh! Okay. Alright. I thought I was gonna run out of life right there. Okay. I really hope I'm not missing any boxes. Yes! Oh man. Hello to the person who just joined, welcome to the stream. I am playing me some Crash Bandicoot N-Sane Trilogy, Crash Bandicoot 2. Nearing the very end, got one more level to do, one more crystal, one more gem to collect. After this, I'm going to see how far I can get in Warped. I plan on streaming for at least another half hour, maybe just a little more. So I wanted to get just a little bit in Warped, because that's what the title of the stream promised, some Warped. Anyway, pop the Coco. I heard the last level here. Spaced out. I just realized I haven't actually saved in a while. Unlock a new path by earning all the colored gems. That's right. There is a gem path to this level. That's unlocked by getting all the colored gems. Well, it's completely unlocked by getting all the colored gems in the game. Get all the infinity stones. As my friend calls them. My friend referred to the colored gems as infinity stones in my previous Crash Bandicoot stream, and now I can't help but refer to them as such as well. Look what you made me do. You made me call them infinity stones. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Alright, this is the special path for this last level here. And it can only be completely done if we get all the colors done. That's a bit tricky time in there. There we go. Kinda wish I had Aqua Aku, but oh well. Alright. Oh no. I know. It is. Oh. Sorry, I wasn't really talking that much in that particular part there. Okay. Oh, you and your weird timing. Alright. Boingy, 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 boingy. This is a pretty tricky final level, to be fair. There are some difficult parts. And it's also too bad that there's no checkpoints on this particular path here. Then again, it will require some... Well, unless they had metal checkpoint crates like they do in Warped at one point. Oh, that's such weird timing. How did I get that the first time? Probably because I actually took my time. Maybe just because I'm in a rush because I wanna show off what this like I promised. The go live notification on the title of the stream. Like regardless of how long it takes for me to finish the rest of this game, I'll still show off just a bit of Warped. Show off a little preview for what's next to come in the next stream. Okay. Oh, come on. Why do you have such odd timing now? Yeah. You're shooting me or something. I don't know. I don't want to say that. That just seems kind of petty to blame the game. Yeah, that definitely didn't get it that time. And oh man. We have hit another roadblock here. I don't know how I got it the first time. The timing is apparently Polish now. Alright. Why? Why do you have such strict timing? And how did I do it the first time? Oh, by the way, you want to be careful not to hit the orange part of that moving platform there because it can burn you and hurt you. Forgot to mention that. This part. I've never had this much trouble with this. At least not in a long time. Why is it I'm having trouble with parts that normally I could... Come on! What is your timing? Why are you messed up like that? Why did I get it the first time? How and why? You have to have the correct timing eventually. You can't just be wrong timing the whole time. Probably the most I've ever complained on one of my streams. I'm not like super raging, I'm just like confused as to why this is harder than it should be. Still don't know how I got it the first time if I'm having this much trouble with it. Again with the cramps. Alright. There we go. I just had to figure it out. Alright, now watch me mess this one up. Let us hope that is the last time I ever have to deal with that. Oh, not looking so good. Oh, I think that was the same thing that killed me the other time. Oh, man. Crap. Okay. This isn't the final level for nothing. Oops. Yeah, I was impatient that time. Those robots shocking squid annoy me. They annoy me too. I wish when they were colored like orange, had like an orange-brown look to them in the original game. They look cooler. Now they're like gray and less cool looking. Thanks again for sticking with me through this. I know, once again, it's sad to see such fails, so much fail. This is such a key part though, with really unforgiving timing. There we go. Get up here. Alright. No, I want that Aku Aku to keep me safe from that stupid squid thing that keeps killing me. Alright, hold on. There we go. Alright. Okay, we got the yellow path now. Oh, this is pretty weird timing too. Sting, sting. Ooh, I don't know how I made that jump. Okay, I believe the red gem path here is just all those pushy guys. There we go. Bunch of pushy guys and the buttons. I'm not gonna go for that life. I'm just gonna keep going. I don't care. And purple gem, which leads us to the exit. But it's not the exit we want. That's the special gem that now we can go through the rest of the level finally. Alright. Should be moving at a faster pace again. That's do with that part. Keep my controller away from my mic. Down here, that annoying clicking noise. Oh, game finally took pity on me. Gave me a checkpoint when I don't need it anymore. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I didn't expect it to be like that. Oh, this part. Alright, we're good. Yep, another checkpoint 13. Yeah, well, what? Oh. Yeah. There we go. Again, I don't know how your legs don't get blown off. Another checkpoint. Whoops, almost got prematurely there. And I've ended up dying to that thing. Probably figured it out for yourselves, but cannot spin them. Cannot jump on them, cannot slide them, just like those lizard things from before. Okay, that's that. One, two, three, four, five. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Oops. Dang it. I was gonna do different joke, but joke was ruined because I messed it up. Nope. That was a bonus. Didn't notice the big question mark that appeared there. Sorry, I'm yawning. Whoa. That was weird. Camera angle kind of changed for a second. Don't know if y'all noticed that. Oh, yeah. That's a nice part right there. Good thing I have Aquaku. Oh, I had Aquaku. Oh, here's a tricky part too. Okay. Woo. Alright. I heard you can spin those. Spin those electric balls out of the way, but I have to do really quick. There we go. Yeah. Never done that before, but that definitely makes that part a lot easier. Yep, all the boxes. Sweet. That is the final gem of the game. Huzzah! Hail the conquering hero! Alright. Yay! Oh. 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 Alright.
Yes! My plan is nearly complete. And I have you, Crash Bandicoot, to thank for it. Engine! What's happening? What's that? Is she stealing our signal?
Engine, I don't feel so
Crash,
good.
Cortex isn't gonna use the crystals to contain the planet's energy. He's gonna harness the force and use it to power the super Cortex vortex he's built on his space station. One blast and the ray will cover the entire world, turning everyone into Cortex's mindless slaves. Crash, don't let him have those crystals!
Engine, you fool! She's telling him everything! Oh, yes, we're back now. Pardon the, interruption. Crash, bring me crystals!
Busted. I don't know if y'all probably heard it. I was snapping my fingers during that. But it had no effect. He wasn't disappearing. Alright. It is time for the final battle. And the first save. So again, we're fighting Cortex at the end here. It's all come down to this. We've got a world to save. We can't let Cortex get to his space station and fire his brainwashing ray to enslave the whole world. The stakes have never been higher. We must defeat him. This will be the hardest fight we ever face. Dun, 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 dun. Knock. Oh no. How nice of you to wait for me there, Cortex. Basically, we have to get to the end. I mean, we have to catch up to Cortex and spin him. And we have to do it before we make it to the end of this little race here. And he's done. For being the final boss, it's actually pretty simple. And we got these speed shoes, which we can use to help with doing time trials and relics, getting the relics. But we're not going to do that for this stream. Heck no. I don't have the time for that, no pun intended. And that's going to be for a different stream anyway. When? I don't know, but it will be in the future.
You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot.
Nope, we haven't, because we still have one more sequel.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
By the way, the Cortex Vortex space station used to say, like, Naughty Dog on the top wing there. It used to have the Naughty Dog logo on it, but it doesn't for this version. Hold on a minute. I would say that's the end of Crash 2, but we still have one more thing to do. Because, yeah.
You have acquired all of the gems. Incredible. Crystals are not the only means of harnessing planetary energy. The gems have that ability as well. And with them, I can destroy the Cortex Vortex forever. Let me warp you to my completed laser installation.
I just love how he's just smiling throughout most of that, and then he just frowns right at the end. Freer is just the most hilarious part of this game. I just love the personality they gave him. Anyway, we're gonna save one more time. So make sure to keep this stream file in there. And have it in there for next time, for when I eventually come back to this game to get the relics. We got one more cutscene to watch here.
We are ready, Crash. Would you like to do the honors?
Cortex, Vortex, go boom. Whoop. That piece is heading towards Earth. Let's hope it doesn't land anywhere important. Dun dun dun. Yep. That was Crash Bandicoot 2. Again, it is my favorite Crash game, even with a anticlimactic final boss. I actually like that boss a lot more than most. It may be easy, but I really like the whole concept of it. It could stand to be harder, like it would be cool if Cortex would like shoot you or something. And I don't know why he decides to wait for you sometimes. But I still like it anyway for its atmosphere, and especially the music there. I love the music that plays during that. That's probably my favorite Cortex theme. But anyway, but I did promise a little bit of warped, so according to the title and my go live notification, so I'm going to do just a little bit of warped here. Alright, so yeah, I still really love Crash 2. Definitely my favorite, even with some flaws that it has. Very little of, but And it's time for Wart. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 do 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 do. Yeah.
Free at last.
Uka Uka is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
None have dared fail the great Uka Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice.
Great Uka Uka! It was that infernal Bandicoot!
From deep inside my deadly prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time, the great Uka Uka will make sure that you do it right.
After many eons, my evil twin brother, Uka Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. Children, Uka Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
That poor frog. The Time Twister. So yeah, welcome to Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. A much easier warp room to navigate here. And right here we can interact with Coco, unlike the first two games in N-Sane Trilogy, where she couldn't join us until the second warp room. She can join us right off the bat, since she was actually playable in this game originally. So yeah, and this platform right here leads to the DLC level Future Tense, which I will save for later. But now, go through it. Start going through a few levels here. Maybe I might actually see if I can go through at least the first warp room here. I think maybe that'd be nice for a little preview.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look! I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Yes, we will. So this is Toad Village. It is a medieval themed level. I love the music for this level so much. It's one of my favorite music tracks in all of Crash Bandicoot and in this game. This is to me, this is like the definition of level 1 music. This is like perfect level 1 music. Very nice. Yep, we got... Here's a new mechanic here. The slot crate. Goes back and forth between different options, whether it be like a little surprise, be nothing, be an extra life, be a TNT crate. But we gotta spin it pretty quick or else it's gonna get faster and faster and it'll eventually turn into a steel crate, which means we can't spin it anymore and we can't get the box done. There we go with the bonus level for this. So yeah. Big little plot twist there at the beginning with the cutscene. It's revealed that Uka was the true threat all along. He was the one that was giving orders to Cortex. He was the true mastermind behind all the plots. Told Cortex exactly what to do, and Cortex couldn't do it. Uka was all like, you had one job. You had 2 jobs. And you couldn't do either of them. You had one job, Cortex. Couldn't do either of them. You have failed me twice. Alright. So yeah. Actually, now that we have, now that Uka has entered the picture, I should mention something about the, game over screen to this trilogy. The game over screen is the same for every game. It's always a black screen with Uka appearing on the screen and saying "Game over," and they'll like start chuckling and smiling and stuff. But in the first 2 games, he's actually in shadow. So it's a bit more creepy when he's saying game over in the first 2 games, but now that we know who he is in this game, he appears much more clear in appearance. I don't want to show that off because I don't feel like dying a whole bunch of times. And not to brag, but I've never gotten a game over in the N-Sane Trilogy. Also, I should have mentioned in Crash 2, those jetpack levels that we were playing, only Crash can play those. Coco couldn't play those jetpack levels. And also, Coco can't play these underwater levels either, only Crash can. Sharks to the board, got some mines. These are pretty nice looking levels, if I do say so myself. Nice ambient underwater music. Not my favorite underwater music. I really like the Donkey Kong Country underwater music that they have for that. I forget what it's called. Aquatic Ambience, actually, I think is what it's called. That music track for Donkey Kong Country. That's really nice music. So yeah, this is the new type of level underwater. The screen you basically press X over and over, and you can still spin with the standard spin button. Yeah, might have been. I know with the might have been Spyro that you're talking about, because I know all 3 Spyro games had a demo of a different Crash game hidden on them with like a special code that you can input on the title screen of all 3 Spyro games. And for Spyro 1, it had warped. Actually, no. I know what it wasn't this level wasn't a part of that demo, and the Spyro 1 demo. It was a different level that we'll see later on in the game called Tell No Tales. It was a special kind of level that only Coco can play. We'll see a level like that pretty soon. And I do believe I am going to be breaking my record for longest stream, because unless I can do these next couple levels in only a minute, so that way I'm not going to break my record. It's been a really fun stream. I've really been enjoying it. I told myself I was going to possibly start Warped. I put Warped in the title of my stream and everything. And I go live notification and all that. So, Bomberman and Siphon Filter. I have not played either of those games. I've heard of Bomberman, but I don't think I've heard of Siphon Filter. So, definitely heard of Bomberman though, and I've never played the Bomberman game actually. Alright, we got all 92 boxes, we're good. But yeah, Spyro 1 had a demo of this game, of a different level. Spyro 2 had a demo of Crash Team Racing, and Spyro 3 had a demo of Crash Bash, which is the only Crash Bandicoot game on PS1 to not be developed by Naughty Dog. I miss that game. I actually wish they would remake Crash Team Racing and Crash Bash like they did with these games. I think it would be really cool to see like Crash Team Racing and Crash Bash with HD graphics and online play. Online play on those games would be great. For a whole lot of fun. But anyway, welcome to Orient Express, a Coco exclusive level. This was also a Coco exclusive level in the original game. Coco could only ever ride on only ever do certain levels in the original version of this game, and this was one of the levels that she could do. Whoops, I don't know why I missed that box. And there's my first life, but it doesn't really count because I died intentionally. We're riding on the Great Wall of China here. It's very nice, it's very pretty. I love the look of this level in this version of the game. And I don't know why I missed that box. But we're riding on this is basically this game's version of the polar bear riding levels from Crash 2 and hog riding levels from Crash 1. Coco is riding on a tiger named Tura, and I missed another box again. What the heck is going on here? But yeah, this is Tura the tiger. Coco's pet tiger. Or at least started being a pet tiger in this game. What up? Why am I doing that? Why do I keep doing that? Oh, so embarrassing. Yeah, I have been streaming for 3 hours. Maybe the stamina is taking its toll. But I want to finish at least the first wolf room here, because I think that's a good preview of this game. And I said I was going to probably start Warped. I do wish I could have played more of Warped in tonight's stream, but oh well. Crash 2 took longer than I thought, and once again I am missing boxes. This is the third level and I'm missing boxes like a madman. Oh, man. That's embarrassing gameplay this week. I'm quite sorry. Alright. There we go. Oh, by the way, you can also do a turbo just like with the Polar in the second joint. And I missed the boxes there that time by accidentally bouncing on the thing there. This might be a record for most time I've missed boxes in a level like this. At least in this game. This particular game. Oh, come on. I don't want to knock on that. I said I'd never gotten a game over, and now watch me get a game over from only dying, missing boxes over and over. That'd be so embarrassing. There we go. Probably a different way to do that, but... Nice little affectionate moment by Coco and Purr there. We got the gem! Sorry for the bad gameplay there of me missing the boxes over and over. And potentially dying. But we got it. Maybe I am tired. I feel like I'm a bit quieter now. Whew. Alright, we got Boneyard here.
Uka Uka and Cortex want Tiny get crystals and bring them to big Colosseum in Rome. Crash! Leave them for Tiny, or Crash get crushed!
Crash get crushed! Alright, Boneyard, one of the prehistoric levels of the game. Oh man, I'm gonna be confusing their names a lot, aren't I? Aku mentioned they were going across time here in this one. It's all about time travel for Crash 3. And this game's version of the boulder chase levels. We've got big red Triceratops chasing us now. My thumb is slipping on the control stick again. Alright. Probably gonna take a while to upload this one. Oh boy. Maybe I'll just let it upload overnight. It's actually the first time we've seen TNT crates in this game. It's a bit odd how they wait to introduce TNT crates in this one. Those things, those guys there that like come at you in the water and just try to take you under. It's actually a bit tricky to not see sometimes if you're not observant enough. If you're not paying attention, catch you by surprise. Also, you may have noticed we went past a little outline platform there. Of course, just like with the other games, we can't get a gem, but we can't do something if we don't have a certain color gem. We need the reality stone for this level. Look at that gem. This is also the Crash game that introduced the iconic main Crash Bandicoot theme. The one that goes. Yeah. The game that introduced that, and it's all over the place in this game. Basically, it gets remixed several times. Whoops. I got hit by the water guy. And yeah, there's basically a remix of it in every bonus part of the levels here, and it changes depending on the type of level that you're in. And it's also another version of it that plays in the warp room. There's a version that plays on the main menu screen when you're selecting the game and stuff. Alright, so on the home stretch here. one last chase from the Triceratops. That's one big difference with the the whole level doesn't revolve around the Triceratops chase, at least unlike with the boulder chase levels from the old games, older games. I just thought the Triceratops destroy with that top piece. Whoa! This game doesn't really introduce that many new stuff in terms of gameplay, except for one big thing which we'll see after the first boss. I mean, besides the slot crates, this might as well be Crash Bandicoot 2.5 in a way. Oh, and because of Coco being in the game. All the different vehicles you can ride with all the different levels. So I guess in a way, this isn't Crash Bandicoot 2.5. I retract that statement. But yeah, I can't get that one gem there because I don't have the red gems. Time for another Coco level. Another Coco exclusive level, I should say. Making waves. Which is also the name of a minigame in Mario Party 4. Fun fact. We got the jet ski levels here. Don't listen to that there. You can also press X to accelerate. You don't have to press R2 to accelerate. Which I guess, now that I think about it, you can also press X to accelerate with the jetpack in Crash 2. And it's a bit weird. Takes some jetpack controls, not jetpack, jet ski controls take a bit of getting used to for this. Gotta start getting used to them again. I always hate getting the relics on these levels, they're always so tricky. At least for half of them are really tricky. Especially one in particular that we're going to see later. I don't know how I dodged those cannonballs from that pirate ship. Gotta watch out for those guys rowing the boats. Watch out for the seagull there. Don't wait until it's off the box before you try and go for that box. If it's on the box, it'll just be like, dude, I was sitting there, rude, and just start attacking you and all that. Girl, how dare you take my spot, girl? I apologize for that. But anyway. Oops. Not that long of a level here. Yeah, watch out for the guy throwing the boat. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily. Like a spotted dream. Alright. Watch her land right on the sky. Nope. Yeah, we got it. And then I drive right past the gym, miss it, and I have to do the level over again. That would have been bad. Alright, that's that. Another crystal, another gem. Now it's time to fight Tiny. And just like in Crash Bandicoot 2, all the other levels become inaccessible to us and we can only fight the boss. And just like with every other Crash game, only Crash can fight the bosses. Well, except for, well, never mind. You'll see. I'm gonna fight Tiny.
Crash! Coco! Stole the pretty crystals! Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena!
I love Cortex there. Got the little Greek mythology thing going on with the toga and everything. Yeah, kind of fitting how my last Crash Bandicoot stream ended with me fighting Tiny. And this one's gonna end with me fighting Tiny as well. Maybe I should just fight Tiny again just for fun in my next stream, at the end of the next Crash Bandicoot stream. Just because, why not, right? That must become a tradition. But yeah, as you see there, just gotta wait for Tiny's trident to get stuck in the ground when he's jumping. And after you attack him, he'll jump back in the safety spot and send out the lions. I actually never noticed that he has a tail there. I always thought he didn't have a tail. I don't know what the spot is, but there's actually a very specific spot that you can put yourself in to where you won't get hit by the lions at all. There's like no chance. And if you find that spot, the crowd will boo you and they'll start throwing cheese at you. That's a really nice trick. I almost extended that. But yeah. And I like how the crowd is throwing tomatoes at him. Like, boo, we wanted Crash to die, you suck, man. And here's another little fun thing, you can play around with a scorch. Boing! 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 Insult to injury. Boing! Body slam! Body slam on your corpse. And speaking of body slam, ta-da! The supercharged body slam. Probably the most useless power-up you get in this game. Yeah, this game introduces power-ups that you get after... I'm terrible, I know. Oh yeah, but this game introduces power-ups that you get after defeating every boss. And for defeating Tiny, we get the most useless power-up in the game, the Supercharged Body Slam. Press X, and circle, do a body slam, do a more powerful belly flop, but really, the thing is useless, because we already could destroy the reinforced steel crates in the previous game, and they just so happened to only start showing up in level 6 onward. So, yeah, it's a bit dumb, but whatever. Also, if you look over there on the top of the screen, you can see Cortex just kind of like shouting with rage. He's like, no, Tiny lost, no! No, how could you lose, Tiny? No! I like how they're still throwing tomatoes. I definitely like the look of this, too. This looks really pretty, having Tiny's face there on the floor and all that. Very nice looking boss fight. I think that says Cortex Maximus on that little thing there.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
I like how I like how Aku Aku calls Crash and Coco his children. Really nice. Like a father to them. Now I want to see a Father's Day card with Crash, Coco, and Aku Aku. But anyway, yeah, that was the first warp room of Crash Warped. That won't be the last time we go there, because we have to go back there to get the relics later. Technically, I could get 2 of the relics there right now, because they're vehicle levels, but I'm not going to do that. I normally do that anyway when I play this game. I decided to get those relics early, but I'm not going to do that for this stream. Anyway, this is the second warp room here. I'll give you a little preview right here to end off the stream. We got G-Wiz. G-Wiz is another medieval level. Hang 'em High, which is Arabian themed level. That's a brand new type of level. And we also got the Mind Stone / Yellow Gem to get in that level, which we won't be able to actually get for a long while. I also got Hog Ride, a very interesting level. We're gonna ride a motorcycle in that level. That ought to be pretty cool. I mean, it is cool, but it's also kind of difficult. And Tomb Time, Egyptian themed level. Really cool with the really cool looking with the Cortex Sphinx. And level 10, last but not least, Midnight Run, which is another Great Wall of China themed level with riding on Pura, and of course it's Coco exclusive. Got Crash doing his Crash dance. Nice. I'll probably actually start with Coco next time. But yeah. Oh, one more thing. You might notice the new character right there. Our next boss is a brand new character, and in fact one of the most popular Crash Bandicoot characters, besides Crash himself, Crash and Cortex. Besides Crash and Cortex and Uka and all of them, that's Dingo Dial. He's pretty much a mutated dingo with a crocodile tail. So yeah, that's that. Can't wait to fight him. I really like his boss fight. His boss fight's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, that was just a little warm up on Crash Warped here. Did the first warp room, and we finished up Crash 2. I'd say that's a pretty successful stream. This is no doubt my longest stream yet, but I really had a lot of fun with it. And once again I'd like to thank Clive Lomax for the follow that he gave me earlier. Thanks again, buddy. Thanks very much. And thank you to everyone who is either watching this live or watching this on YouTube. I will be uploading this to YouTube as soon as possible. For those who are missing out, or yeah, those who missed out on the stream or didn't watch it live. Okay. Sorry, a bit awkward there. Actually, I'll show off the portal too. Let's just prolong this even more. We'll go to... This is the DLC level Future Tense, which we're not going to do for a long time, because both gems require all the power-ups in the game. So, yeah. Well, not all the power-ups. Most of the power-ups, but not all of them. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so to all who watch this live on Twitch or watch this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm definitely looking forward to going through the rest of Warp 2, which will no doubt be my next stream, and it'll probably be tomorrow night. Don't know when tomorrow night. I might be, but it should be tomorrow night. I might try another 3 hours, probably not 3.5, but maybe I'll try to see how much I can get done of this game in 3 hours tomorrow night. But yep, and thanks for joining me, my good buddy Far From Nasty. Hope you have a good night, man. Once again, oh, actually, I'm gonna save so I can keep this stream file forever and ever until the end of time. Or until the end of life. But yeah, once again, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next stream. Peace out.